Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you're doing well. This is going to be my update for Partners in Cream. It's been about 3 months since I've posted my last update, so I do have some pretty good progress to talk about today. But before we get into it, this project was created by Steph Lyons and Dylan from Outward Processing, and the idea of this project is focusing on your cream makeup, which I feel like I have a lot of. I feel like I have more than the average makeup enthusiast. I might have been a bit unrealistic about how long it takes me to actually use up makeup when I was buying all of this. It was more like, oh, somebody recommended that, I need to have it. Somebody recommended that, I need to get it. And it wasn't really like, can I actually use it? So as a result, this project spoke to me the second I heard about it, and I jumped on it, and I've been doing it for many years now, and I'm never gonna stop. Well, hopefully Dylan and Steph never stop this project because I love it. But we are working on 6 products at a time. I think the options were 3 to 6, but of course I went with 6 because I have a lot of cream makeup, and it's rolling. So every time we meet a goal on a product, it rolls out, and it's like an 11-month long project that starts in January and ends in November. So it's too bad I've missed out on a couple of updates, but yeah, let's try and catch up from where we are at this point. Somebody made a comment in one of my videos asking if I've been project panning in my hiatus from filming videos, and I'm still project panning. Just because I fell behind on filming updates and editing them and posting them, I've still been keeping to my project panning routines, and I haven't stopped that. So I'm just as consistent with using my project panning items as ever before, although there are probably a few more non-makeup days in the month lately, just because I'm just so busy. I don't have time to put on makeup every day. But other than that, I am still choosing project pan items when I put on makeup. All right, so I do have 2 empties for today. Very, very exciting. Let's start with those. The first empty is a product that I worked on throughout all of last year. I started in January. I was really hoping to get it done by the end of 2023. And for a while, I was kind of on track to do it. But then about mid-year, probably around this time, I started falling behind and I couldn't catch up. And so I didn't finish it in 2023, but it's finally gone and I'm so happy. That is this, my e.l.f. Shimmer Palette. It is finally all gone. This was being used as a cream highlight palette. I mean, I think the idea behind this was that it's open to your interpretation of where you want to put your cream shimmer, but I strictly used it as a face highlight, and I really enjoyed it. The last shade that was hanging on was a pinky highlight shade, and I loved it. It was a beautiful shade. I actually love this entire palette very much. I felt like all 4 shades worked very well with my skin tone. The white one was the hardest one for me to use, but the peachier one, the beigeier one, and the pink one all worked wonderfully. I felt like the formula of this product was wonderful. I mean, for this being like worth a couple, I think I paid $3 for this, maybe $6. I can't remember. I paid nothing for this. It was so cheap, and I'm sure I got it on sale for. I'm sure I got it for a discounted price off of whatever its retail value is, because I love buying makeup on sale. But yeah, the consistency was great. The staying power was good. It was shimmery without being extremely glittery. It was very flattering on my skin. I really liked it. I'm sad it's gone. e.l.f. is no longer selling these shimmer palettes. The last time I checked, this was nowhere on their website. But I would absolutely recommend it, and I would buy it again if it was around, but it is not, and I have other cream highlights that I need to move on to. So I'm happy it's gone, but I'm sad it's gone. That's the way I feel about just about every product I finish. Every once in a while, there's a product that I'm happy it's gone and I'm not sad it's gone. But most of my makeup, I'm happy it's gone and I'm sad it's gone at the same time. My other empty is 4 years in the making. 4 years I've been working on this little bad boy, and the end of an era has arrived. That is this. My Maybelline Dream Bouncy Blush. I had no idea what I was getting myself into when I decided to start panning this in 2019. Was it 2018? I think it was 2019. Holy cow. I put this in the experiment because it was a brand new product and I wanted all the products in the experiment with Jessica and Amanda to be brand new products so that if my formula said I should be able to finish the product within a year, I didn't have previous usage on the product to skew the outcome. And so I picked all brand new products that I'd never used even once for that project. And I knew it would be a long shot for me to finish it within a year, but I did not think it would take 4 years. I did not think it would take, I don't know, maybe 3.5 years for me to finish this. This was a job. This was the shade Peach Satin. It was a very bright pink. Maybe a more subtle pink would have been easier to pan. Maybe I could have panned it in a more realistic time, but a peachy pink this bold had to be applied carefully because I could look like a clown if I didn't go light-handed. And so it really limited how much makeup I could put on every day because I literally would look like a clown if I accidentally over applied. So I learned how to be very careful with this and I learned how to use it. And in the end, I really enjoyed it, but I hate broken packaging. And so to have one fewer product with broken packaging in my house and in my life makes me so happy. Plus, I'm just so excited to move on to something different. 4 years. Oh, I'm so ready for something new to work on. And I've been working on something new because I finished this a while ago. So I'm very, very happy. And I've been very much enjoying panning another cream blush that is not this one. Okay, so there are 4 products that I did not meet my goals on. They'll be rolling over for another month. I will continue to work on them. I have 2 pencils in this project that I'm measuring on paper. So let's start with those 2. The first one is another e.l.f. product. It is my color corrector. It's not the best color for me. I would prefer a very light pink shade, and this is more of a deeper orange. It's kind of orangey. And that being said, I'm making it work. Also, the packaging is broken and I can no longer wind it down. So I am using it wound up at all times. It will not wind down. Now keep in mind, this is about 3 months worth of progress, so it is substantial, but I'm happy to report there is quite a bit of progress here from the last update. So that's exciting. I wanted to use this up. I was motivated to use this up because it wasn't the best color for me. But now that it won't roll down, I'm extremely motivated to use it up and I cannot wait. So it's very exciting to see that progress. Even if it did take me 3 months to make that progress, I will take it. And I will keep working on it. I wear that every time that I wear makeup. I definitely deal with dark under eyes. The ring light that I use when I film definitely helps wash away my under eye circles. And so I feel like I look a lot better on camera with the ring light than I do in real life. But if in real life my under eye circles are a bit more prominent and without any makeup on, it's really prominent. So I will continue to be using a color corrector for the foreseeable future, but hopefully it's not that one. Again, I'm pretty sure it's another product that's no longer available on the e.l.f. website. But the last time I looked at the e.l.f. website, no e.l.f. product that I currently own is on the website. They've reformulated and repackaged everything. My other pencil is this Benefit Eye Bright. I've had this for many years. It's a really good pencil, but I have similar items in my collection waiting to be used. I actually have 2 other pencils that are similar. None of them are as pinky as this one is. This is like a pinky white. The other ones are more like a beigey off-white, but they'll all be good brow bone highlights, which is how I use this. So I'm looking forward to finishing this up. It is getting more and more difficult to sharpen. The end of the pencil is right here. It has a pretty tall base on it, but yeah, I'm getting there. And again, I have some nice progress on the pencil over the past 3 months. It doesn't go as quickly as I imagined it would, but it is definitely going. All right, the next product I want to talk about is my brow pomade from KVD Beauty. I use this I don't use this all the time. Today I'm using my ABH pencil. A brow pencil is so much easier than this pomade. And sometimes I just cannot take the time to fuss with this. Sometimes this applies too heavily. Sometimes I can't pick enough product up. It's really hard to master a brow pomade with a little brush. And I know exactly how it's gonna look when I apply a pencil. It's gonna be consistent every single time. Anyways, that being said, I am using this quite a bit. I've stopped digging down to the bottom. Once I hit the bottom of the jar, I kind of lost my motivation because it was hard to go straight down. And so I've been really chipping away at the top layer now. But that being said, this is a product that will probably still be getting worked on 5 years from now. It kind of looks dirty now that I'm looking at it this way. And I don't mean like dirty like I have, like there's dirt on it, but dirty like my mind is thinking dirty thoughts when I look at that. But hopefully you aren't thinking dirty thoughts. But anyways, that's where I'm at with my brow pomade, and I'm gonna change the subject before I get myself in trouble. And the final product in this project is the only product that I don't have the goal to finish. I only have the goal to hit pan on. I was hoping to have hit pan on it by now, but unfortunately I'm not reaching for it nearly enough to hit pan on it. And that is my Super Shock shadow in the shade Tassel. It's a super fun white. It's a little bit discolored because another eyeshadow got kind of blended in there. That's more like what it really looks like. But in other light, it has a pinky cast to it. But yeah, it's a nice shadow. It's really white. It's very white. I generally don't reach for white eye makeup. I like something with a little bit more color to it. But I just have a lot of eyeshadows to choose from every day, and this hasn't been one that I've been reaching for as much. I do still want to hit pan on it. I'd like to hit pan on a couple of Super Shock shadows this year. And in order for that to happen, I need to hit pan on this one first. So a lot of times the trick for me is to find an eye look that I really like and just wear it on repeat until I meet whatever goal I've set for the products I'm using. And I need to do that with this, but I am trying to focus in on baby pan that palette and pan that palette. And it, you know, every day is a big choice about what eyeshadow I'm gonna use, but I do wanna hit pan on this, so we'll see. Okay, now we are gonna move on to the best part of this project, and that is to talk about the products that I'm rolling in to this project. I'm rolling in 4 products into this project at this point, and you could count that as, I guess we could say I'm rolling, I don't know how I'm gonna justify this, but I'm gonna roll all 4 in at this time, even though only 2 products are rolling out. My cream highlight and my cream blush are rolling out this month. And what I've decided to roll in, finally, if you guys have been with me for a while, you've been waiting, my Mascara Beauty 4 pans. So this is the highlight shade right here. Do I have the name on the back? I believe so. It is called Honey. This is the shade Honey. By the way, I should mention, when I bought these 4 products, the brand was called Mascara Beauty. It is no longer called Mascara Beauty. The brand is now called Saint, S-E-I-N-T, I believe. But this is the same products as Saint Beauty. So this is the highlight shade here. It's called Honey. This is the cream blush shade here. It is called, I believe it's called Desert Rose. Am I making that up? Nope. Oh, Desert Sunset. Desert Sunset. This is the, actually this is the Illuminate shade, but it's a highlighter. This is the highlight shade, which is a matte kind of foundation-y shade. And it is called Sunlit. And then I have the contour / bronzer shade Oh, it's stuck. Which is called Stone. The product I've been reaching for so far the least is this Sunlit shade, the like matte highlight shade. I'm not really reaching for that shade very much. And today was my first day using this contour bronzer shade. I do have a powder bronzer on top of it, but I did use this today. These two I've been using pretty consistently for quite a while now, especially the cream blush. I put a different cream blush in another project. I believe I put it in my Graveyard project pan. And as much as I love that blush, it is bold. And unfortunately, this blush is almost non-existent. Like I put it on and I don't see it. It really doesn't show up on my face at all. So what I've been doing is mixing this with the cream blush from my Graveyard project pan palette together. And that has been a shade that is much more wearable for me. Or what I tend to do is I apply this kind of like on the outer edge of my cheek, and then I just dot the bolder color like right in the center and then blend it all together, and that works. This illuminating / highlighting shade, I alternate between this and another highlighter that I have in my Panner's Pan project. So those are the two main highlighters that I'm going for. My first impressions, because I've owned these 4 products for many, many years, but I really never used them. So I'm going to call them first impressions, even though I've had these forever. But in general, my first impressions of these products is that I think they might be better suited for me in the wintertime when my skin is a little bit drier. There's a hydrating quality to all 4 of these products that leaves me feeling almost greasy because it's summertime and I am a bit more oily, well, a lot more oily in the summertime than I am in the wintertime. My skin definitely goes through major changes throughout the 4 seasons of the year. And right now I do not need anything that is emollient or moisturizing. I have to be very careful about what I put on my skin because I can look wet, shiny and wet if I'm not careful. But other than that, I've been enjoying these products and I've already started using them. There's little dips forming, especially in the blush and the illuminator / highlighter. But at this point, I would like to bring all 4 products into this project and monitor my progress on them in this project. I don't see the point in only working on the blush and the highlighter at this point because they're all in here anyways, and I will be working on them all. I was working on a cream bronzer in another project. And that was a stick. I don't want to give too many spoilers away, but I finished the product that is above the packaging. I do need to dig out the cream bronzer that is in the base of the stick, but I haven't done that yet. So in the meantime, I've started to use this. Once I dig out the product that is in the base of the stick, I might like alternate between that and this to get that used up completely. And this, I don't know what I'm going to do because I have plenty of foundation products that I'm using and enjoying very much right now. And I don't know, I'm guessing this will be the last one hanging on, but I'm going to try and use this. The whole idea was that I wanted to pan all 4 of these items at the same time because I bought them together and they were created by the owner of Mascara / Saint Beauty to be used together. So I really didn't want to pan these 4 items piecemeal, one at a time. And I've been waiting for the perfect time to finally work on all 4 of these items. And that time has arrived. It's finally here. We've waited so long. I know you guys have waited a very, very long time to make this happen. So those are the 4 products I'm bringing in to replace the 2 products I finished. Technically, I guess I'll be working on 8 products in this project. Maybe if I finish, well, no, honestly, that might be the way it goes from now until the end of the year because every one of these other 4 products, if I finish them, which I'm not going to finish the brow pomade, but let's say I finish the Benefit brow highlight, I have another product to replace it that I would be using every time I wear makeup, and I'd like to track that. If I finish the under eye corrector, I'd have a product to replace that. So I do see myself working on 8 products from now until the end of the year. So that's kind of cheating because I think the rules were 3 to 6 products, but I hope that Steph and Dylan will allow this exception to their rules. But that is what's going on with this project. I'm very excited to finally tell you what I've already been working on these products, but I'm excited to officially be working on them moving forward. So that is going to be it for this update. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.